old school records while sharing a local bottle of wine. It's community activist and local artist Ace Epps on The Rewine Show.
The Rewine Show, sponsored by 2 Live Music, 1286 Vernon Odom Boulevard, Akron, Ohio.
Hey, Angie, what's up?
Hey, Ace, what's going on?
Man, it's going down, man. Just got out of a podcast workshop.
Yes.
Hey, what should these people be doing?
They should be getting their wine glasses ready and get ready for the Rewine Show. What you got for me? What you got? Okay.
I don't know if you're ready for that. I
feel like I need some leather pants on.
What?
With the little, what's them little shimmery things?
Oh, yeah.
Tassels.
You know who this is? You know what this is?
I'm gonna say it wrong.
Who is this?
Gap Band.
No.
Oh, dang it.
One more try.
Hair.
Yep, hair all day. George Clinton, the Funkadelics.
There we go.
This is called Knee Deep. Listen, when I was little, my cousins, Perry and Jerry, twins, right? Mm-hmm. They used to always play this. This record's like 15 minutes long. And when I was little, I said, when I get my car, I was going to play this record. And when I first got my car, I was playing this on the way in.
Did you have a big body?
Yes.
Had a big body. I started out with a big body car too.
Hey, listen.
Old Tornado.
We want to welcome everybody out to the Rewind Show.
Rewind.
If you're listening to us on Apple iTunes, thank you for joining us. If you're listening to us on Spotify,
welcome.
If you're listening to us on Anchor,
welcome.
If you found us on BUpodcasting.com, welcome. So listen. Those claps was loud. I'm trying to fix them. Hold on, let me see if I can fix them. And when she does, hey, so listen.
What happened?
What's the week today?
March 14th. The starting of March 14th. We are in March already. The middle of March, not the beginning. Guess what? Daylight savings time is coming, which means our days are getting longer.
Really?
I mean, it feels that way, but I still don't have enough time in the day. I don't know about you.
Right.
Check out the BU Podcasting community at BUpodcasting.com.
And this is where I change my voice.
And this is where she changes her voice.
Welcome to the Rewind Show, the week of March 14, 2021.
2021.
I am Angie, the Empress Higgins, program coordinator for BU Podcasting Company. We are the official voice of BUradio.com, where we mix podcasts with the blend of old school hip-hop and R&B music.
Hip-hop and R&B music. All right, so first of all, just like that, we want to welcome everybody out to the Self Advancement Center, BU Podcast Recording Studios in Summit Art Space, 140 East Market, Ohio. Summit Art Space is a community art center dedicated to making art accessible to everybody who want to get their art on.
Yes. The Rewind Show is where we know our podcast starts about 5 minutes into the show.
5 minutes?
5 minutes into our show. We do not play music and let it roll. We do not listen to it. We speak over it.
We speak over it. So people who want to ding us, we want to have you guys be cool and not ding us, right?
Be cool and not ding us. Most of our listeners like to hang out with us and chill, but if that is not you, I'm going to need you to fast forward about 5 minutes where we actually start the podcast of Rubber City Winery.
The Rubber City Winery.
Where we rewind to unwind.
All right, got a special announcement.
Special announcements.
Square Records is an independent record shop in Akron, Ohio, specializing in new music. You can check them out.
New music?
824. Oh, and old music. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, sorry. All genres, all eras. 824 West Market. You can call them 330-375-9244 or www.squareworkersakron.kizzy.
.kizzy. That's a
.kizzy.
new one.
.kizzy.
Full shizzy, mud. Izzy.
I
I had to change the to Izzy. Okay.
You know what time it is.
It's time to roll. We're gonna roll and stroll over to the Rubber City Winery.
The Rubber City Winery. Listen, we know that this is the part of the show that most of you guys come to see. The Rubber City
Absolutely.
Winery. We discuss all things wine. We may have some local people on here. Today we have a local podcaster, a local entrepreneur. Her name is Finny. How are you doing today, Finny?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Welcome to the Rubber City Winery.
Welcome.
We're going to get into some stuff, but first we always do something, right? We show people how to taste. We look, smell, and taste. So first thing you look at it, what we're looking for, Angie, we're looking to do what?
Find the acidity.
Right. And then we swirl the glass about 10 seconds. And we smell. And when we smell it, we're trying to get a smell of what's in it. What do you smell in it? What do you smell in it, Finny?
I smell sweetness.
She smells sweetness.
Okay.
I smell citrus.
I was gonna say, open your mouth a little bit.
Because
And you
taste
can
a little
taste
bit.
it just a little bit.
Just a little bit. And speaking of taste, after we look, after we smell, we
We're
taste.
gonna taste.
Today, what we're drinking today, Angie?
We are drinking one of my favorites that has come one of my favorites from this show. Sweet Riesling, Columbia Valley.
Columbia Valley, yeah. So we're drinking Riesling today. We already discussed stuff that you can,
Eat with it.
fish.
Yes,
You got
definitely
some stuff?
some
You got some
fish, some Asian food, some chicken, and you know, it's more fish.
More fish.
More fish.
Now, when we talking fish, what about? I'm feeling salmon with this.
I was just gonna say definitely some salmon. Definitely some
you
salmon.
like you like fish?
I don't eat seafood.
Oh, so
okay.
what's the alternative for her if she's drinking Riesling? Is it chicken?
Okay, so do you eat meat?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so you're gonna go with the chicken.
All right, the chicken it is.
All right.
What kind of chicken can you imagine with this, Finny?
I feel like some chicken and rice would be really good.
Yes, I was thinking baked chicken and rice. Yes, for sure.
Yes. I was thinking grilled chicken. I was thinking
didn't
grilled
think of that.
chicken with some mixed vegetables and some rice pilaf. You don't see that?
I can see it.
I can see it. I can see it.
Okay, so listen.
You made me think about them baked beans when you talk about the barbecue chicken.
That's why I said grilled. I didn't
I
say
know.
barbecue.
I know.
It's a
I
difference,
know.
ain't it?
There is a difference. Yeah.
So listen, so today in the Rubber City Winery, we're going to be talking about all things podcasting.
Podcasting.
Right? So today we had a
Podcast workshop.
podcast workshops. Finny was one of our people that's part of our BU podcasting family now, and she took the podcasting workshop. How was that for you today?
It was really dope. I enjoyed myself and I learned a lot for real.
Right. And we're just going to throw it right into it because we're going to be talking about all things podcasting today. Real quick, last week we were talking about some things you could do with wine to unwind.
To unwind, yes.
And listening to podcasts was one of them. So we thought it'd be great. So BU Podcasting is a organization that seeks to grow the number here in Akron of black podcasters, right? So
Yes.
there's, do you guys remember how many podcasts a year that goes down?
115. Is it million?
115 million a week.
A week.
A
Per
week. 115 million podcasts are downloaded a week. How much percentage is that being black folk?
Was it 3?
1%, which is why we here. You guys check us out at www.bupodcasting.com, where we're highlighting Black storytellers and everything that you need to know about our Black community and Black interests here online. Okay, so we'll be talking about BU Podcasting. We promote, we produce, we edit, we do everything podcasting, but more importantly, we now are on a mission to get 20 podcasters by the end of the year, sharing a network of people's insight and interest, but more importantly, being able to be the spot where the city goes just to see what's going on with Black interests, right? Right. So let's discuss podcasting and Black people.
All right.
Let's start with Finney. Finney, let's talk about the importance of, well, not the importance, that's my second question. Let's just talk about Black people in podcasting. What do you think, especially coming out of the workshop, the idea of why you think Black people are not listening to podcasts?
I feel like lack of information. I feel like maybe they don't know that there are so many Black podcasts out there, or what some of these podcasts are about and how beneficial they could be to them.
Absolutely. Angie, let's talk about the podcast as it relates to people who are actually downloading podcasts. We already said there's 115 million podcasts every week. Let's talk about digital versus audio.
Digital versus audio. So audio is absolutely something that is pre-recorded and it's voice only, right?
Right.
Digital
is video.
Yes.
Digital video.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yes, video versus audio. So the idea is audio is really what an original podcast is. Just what you guys know. Original podcasts are podcasts that are living online as an MP3 that you can listen to at any time, and usually a subscriber can get to that or access that thing. Now, of course, we were talking in our workshop, Finney, about people who want videos. Talk to me about why you think it's important to have that video companionship as a person who does YouTube videos yourself.
So some people are more visual. They enjoy to see you while you talk. And some people, when they talk, they do like the hand motions and stuff like that. So it helps them get their words out better. So it's just really up to preference, honestly.
Okay. So for me, knowing that a lot of people have been asking us to do videos. Oh, if you're watching us on our YouTube, you see me eating this bag of cheese popcorn. A lot of people have been wanting our videos, so we've made a videos just for those people. But more importantly, we are still streaming and recording audio. Yes. So we're doing that. Let's talk about why is podcasting important for us as Black people to podcast. What do you think is important for us to podcast, Angie?
For us, well, there are many things or topics that is not touched on by other cultures because it's not their culture. There are things that absolutely happens that, olden days they would tell you, oh, hush up about that, but it needs to be talked about. At this point, it needs to be talked about. Everybody needs to have a conversation. We need to start, getting into those different topics, whether it's community, whether it's healing traumas, whether it's self-care, whether we're just talking about birth natal charts, and business. There's so many other things. Even though there's other people who are talking about these things, they can't have our perspective of it. So having Black African Americans, which they are Black African Americans, have different podcasts. We are coming from our perspective, which it helps us wrap our minds around it. Even if you hear like a podcast and you can, a lot of people they'll say, oh, you can't tell if you're Black or something. What do you mean? So use our lingo, right? Some people can use our lingo to pull people in. You play on that emotion of being black, whatever that looks like for you, because there's many different ways of what that looks like, right? So you play on that emotion and you pull those listeners in. So it's very important for us to have these topics in a place to discuss and learn, right?
Yeah, so why do you think it's important, Finny, for black people to have podcasts?
Playing off of what she said, honestly, just because a person that's not African American will not be able to talk about something that I go through as an African American woman, like somebody who looks like me can. They don't understand it. They don't experience it the same. So hearing it from our people helps it resonate more.
I get you, and I would add just something simple as being able to tell stories that's not being told.
True.
Right. There's stories that's not being told, and more importantly, the black interest. What is the black interest? And then so we can just go and dig into that, unfold that a little bit. My interest as a 50-year-old man is not the same as the interest of my 27 or 32-year-old kids. It's
Not at all.
It's not, right? But then they might be more interested in relationships and sex. I'm interested in keeping a marriage together. Excuse me, if sex come up in that discussion, it's a different discussion.
Right.
But there's different stuff. Somebody could be thinking about issues of maybe how to start a business. But like we were talking about in the
podcast workshop.
in the workshop, where somebody might be wanting to talk about
What made your business fail?
yeah, and no one's talking about that.
Right.
If you're listening to me, that'd be a good podcast.
A great
Getting
podcast.
people on there who actually would admit to it didn't work out and what they did, so the next future entrepreneurs can work on that.
Right.
Crossing T's, dotting I's, checks and balances. Listen, again, we are just simply talking about podcasting. Last week we talked about things that you can do while you're drinking the wine, and podcasting came up. So we just wanted to educate people up. BU Podcasting is an opportunity for people to connect a space. We have a space down here at the Seminar Space, 140 East
140
Market.
East Market
Want to
Street.
invite anybody who's listening, and special shout out to Random X Vince Giles.
Yes.
Who's part of the family right now and wanted us to shout out because the music we play in the background is his. Not this one. This is Charcoal Willie locally.
Right.
But any other stuff that we play. All right, so here, let's get right into it. Shall we get busy? Can we get
Let's
busy?
get busy.
All right. What's your favorite podcast, Finny?
The Millionaire Mindset podcast.
Oh, I think that's on Podbean.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Right.
You know who hosts that? She's about to look it up, ladies and gentlemen. But I like that. But forget it. Why do you like it?
I actually brand myself around being Millionaire Finny. I'm not a millionaire yet, but I will be one day. So I like hearing like the millionaire mindset from a different perspective, you know?
Did you say Millionaire Finny?
Yeah, that's what
it.
I go by
We
on
call
social
her that
media.
from here on out.
Right. Millionaire Finny.
Millionaire
what's
Finny,
up?
what's up? So Millionaire Finny is going to be doing a podcast. When is it going to air?
April.
You'll be able to find it here on bupodcasting.com and Anchor as well, and wherever you get your podcast. What is it going to be about?
Sexual trauma. I'm going to address different areas in that.
Stories that need to be heard.
Right.
I'm going to give her a soul class.
So glad. Hey, it's quieter.
I know. I hope it don't. The loud clap don't distort the video.
It should be fine.
What's your favorite podcast? Angie.
Well, my favorite right now, because my time is so little, the Rewine Show.
Oh, give it up.
Check out the BU Podcasting community.
No, but on a serious note, it's nice to go back and listen to what we have put together, what we've come up with. It even helps revamp some things that I may do. I may mention something to you, like, hey, we should try XYZ. So, yeah. But right now, with everything that I have going on,
Rewind show.
the Rewind Show.
I will give you the Rewind show, and I do love this lady, and I don't know if it's just because I had a crush on her or not, but she used to be on ESPN, Jamel Hill.
Okay.
All right, and she has a podcast where she was sports on ESPN, but now she talks to any and everybody, more society and culture type stuff, you know? Love it. Very engaging and very passionate sister, man. Jamel Hill podcast. You can get that wherever you get your podcast. What topics are you drawn into, Angie?
I am usually, okay, first and foremost, because I'm a woman, I'm a mother, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter. I'm drawn into those woman issues, black women issues. Drawn into safe, quote unquote, safe space issues, whether it's been vulnerable, whether it's been, well, most of the time it is very vulnerable, because we try to stay away from that realm because it looks weak, quote unquote, right? At least that's what we were taught. So it's relearning what that is, and so that's what I'm drawn to first.
Okay.
Unless I have something else that I'm working on, and then I'll go to different podcasts for different topics.
The Millionaire Finney. Is that what it is?
Yep. Millionaire Finney.
Millionaire Finney. What type of topics are you drawn into?
Things that address mindset, whether it's mental health or like mindset in the business sense, or like the go-getter thing, because I'm really working on training my mind right now.
You said the go-getter.
Yeah.
Like Jay Black go-getter?
Sure.
That's a local guy named Jay Black.
Jay Black.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, named the go-getter.
He has
Goal-getter.
Goal-getter.
Yes.
He's the example I used in the workshop about a person who ended up focusing on the interview more than himself.
Yeah.
But when you meet him and you see him, he's like, God, this guy, So I think he's doing more videos, motivational videos. But his podcast is straight interviews. But I like that motivation. I think I go with I like black male engagement, right? And I do like. This is gonna sound very weird, but I do enjoy spiritual podcasts. People who are not thinking. I like religious podcasts. I like anti-religious podcasts. I like different beliefs. I like to find out what people believe and try to listen to them, because as we discussed in the workshop, that people are doing podcasts what they are passionate about. So I like to hear what people are passionate about, and plus getting a different perspective on what people believe in. It prepares me for the type of people I meet in business.
Right.
I enjoy that. And then I am more partial, this could sound weird, to women podcasts.
Okay.
Versus listening to a dude all day in my ear.
Well, you've looked up statistics on that, right?
Y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
So the woman's voice is more drawing to everyone than the male's voice.
Absolutely.
So.
Which is why when I was getting booked for shows, I would use a lady as my booking agent. She didn't know anything for booking other than I need her to be the one to answer that phone.
Right.
Yep. And when she got to learning it, then she started charging me out the wazoo. All right. So listen, what types of podcasts do you dislike? I'm gonna go first. Ratchet podcast. All right, I said it first, right? First of all, if the main topic is sex, I'm not there. I'm not there with you. If your main topic is relationships.
Let's pause real quick. So, when it comes to sex, it has to be in a specific manner for me to actually get it. Because there can be a topic on sex and it's not necessarily ratchet, right?
Right.
There's a topic on sex where it's very mature and we're speaking on a spiritual side.
Oh no, I'm with you on that. But
So.
I led with
ratchet. Okay,
I led
got
with
you.
that. It's like, first of all, I got kids, man. I don't care how sexy you are. If you in my age group of my kids, you're not sexy.
Got it.
And nor do I want to hear
Absolutely.
about your sescapades. Nor do I want
I'm
to
with
see
that.
it. I don't want to hear it. And don't drop the mic and start backing it up. And damn, I'm just tired of that, man.
Right,
I'm tired of that, man. So for me, I dislike it. I dislike that sex for a profit type propaganda. I don't like that.
Gotcha.
Now we can talk, like I said, we can talk about the Kama Sutra. We can talk about sex, but it better not be. This has got to be from a certain perspective, but that's what I'm saying.
Right,
And
gotcha.
then all you're talking about is sex and relationships. And sometimes these people are using these topics just to get their funky off about some problem they got with their girlfriend. Or
Most likely.
All right.
Yes,
That's
most
all I'm saying.
likely,
That's what I'm
most
saying.
likely.
All right, what you dislike, Finney?
I I haven't really come across podcasts that I don't like. I typically go towards the podcast that I mentioned earlier, so I always like them.
Okay, she always like them, so I can imagine there are certain ones you don't. Do you like sports?
Oh no,
There it
I
is.
never click on them. That's why it didn't.
Because you
come
don't
to my
like
head.
them,
Yeah.
This is the way the millionaire said. She said, "Oh no." Angie, what you got? What type of podcast you dislike?
All right, so there are many that I dislike. If it doesn't sound right, even if it's the topic that I am looking for, even when it comes to motivational and millionaire type stuff, I used to listen to that stuff all the time. But if they were on some left sideways stuff, from my opinion, I absolutely wouldn't like it. So there are things that, podcasts that I don't like that are in the topics that I do like. And it just because the way that they're speaking, or if it's not resonating with me because it's not something of my culture or something to that effect, or where it can be universal for everyone,
Right.
then yeah, I'm cool.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I really should have said European podcast. I prefer African American.
Yes. I like that. Okay. If you can make a podcast right now, and don't say your podcast that's coming out, Millionaire Finny. If you can make a podcast right now, what would it be about? I'm gonna let you think for a second. Go, Angie.
If I could make one right now, it would be about time management and balancing life.
Well, damn, go ahead and make that one. I like it.
Listen, I gotta find the time to do it. There are ways to create time. It's just, that's where I'm at right this moment.
The Millionaire Finny.
I would have to say loving yourself. This discussions on that.
Self-love.
By the Millionaire Finny. Okay. I guess I gotta go. It'd be about how to get points from your mate from a male perspective.
Yeah, you got that one. The mini discussions. Be like, yo, I'm gonna need y'all brothers to take note, make a list, ace suggestions.
There it is.
This would get you points.
There it is. So right now is our part of the show where we do a special thing. It's called the Weekly Playlist by the Empress herself. This is a weekly music collection created by the Empress herself to help you get over the hump, because it is Wednesday.
It's wine.
Or if
Wednesday.
you
if it's the end of the week, guess what? You made it.
You've made it. So hopefully I got this down right to go.
All right.
This is the Weekly Playlist. What you got, Angie?
All right, it better be right. Bell Biv DeVoe. Do me, baby.
What? This is that Belle Biv DeVoe
Right,
from that banger album. Hold on, listen. He says, switches. I need you to do this. Hold on.
Take a look
at me. He's like, tell me, do you like what you see? Do you think you can? This is Belle Biv DeVoe. Do you think you can do me? Hold on, here we go. Let's go, Robbie. Ricky.
Touch me, pretty baby.
All right, let's do me by Belle Biv DeVoe. What else you got?
We gonna go to I'm so into you.
S-double-U with the V. S-double-U with the V. Right. Angie be playing some songs.
I'm so into you.
What else we got?
Lazily. Genuine.
Who?
Genuine,
the master of the S curl. Look, he crying right there.
He crying. Y'all know Genuine used to be the joint though. He always had an open shirt.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen. Well, ladies, I give you in your wine. Raise your wine glasses up right now.
I'm out.
We got a whole bottle.
We out?
Are we out?
No, it's something in there.
All right, what else we got?
All right, we gonna move it to New Edition. Cool it now. I gotta cool it now.
Hold on. Hey, Millionaire Finny, you remember this record?
Listen, you ain't watched the New Edition
Movie.
yeah.
Don't tell my mom.
Listen, my kids know every song from New Edition from that movie. I'm like, how you know this? Oh, the movie.
Finny
Okay.
is a youngling. Do you remember any of these songs we played?
I know Genuine. I recognize that song.
That's about it. You didn't catch that
Oh,
doobie?
SWV too. Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't catch the doobie, did you?
I think I've heard it, but like I wouldn't recognize it.
How about this one? Let's go to the next one.
We're gonna go to Escape.
I don't remember this one.
That's because it was on the record. You had to have a record. to
I
do
got
this
the
one.
record at home.
Oh no, they played this on the radio too.
The problem is,
Living in vain
sound like
is like feeling bad.
it sound like a demo.
It's old
they're in
school.
the basement.
In vain. Escape is my living in vain.
Escape.
Guess what? Wait.
Oh.
No. Of course not. It's not on. Sorry, had a moment. He cut me off. See that?
Oh man.
I can't rock out by myself. They all looking like, wait, what's going on over here? Finny like, I have no idea what
We
this
give it up
stuff
for
is.
Angie's playlist. So you know what time it is real quick.
Yeah.
It's Ace's
Ace's movie.
You know what I'm talking about, right? It's an old school movie,
Okay.
but they redid it.
What's that?
They redid. They made a part 2. Coming to America 2. You know it. You seen it. Mel needing a male throw. Prince Akeem sends him and himself, and Arsenio goes back to New York City to get the male to be the throne guy. This movie is so dope.
Zumanda.
Yes. The dope thing about this movie, man, this is black. Biggity black. Only one white person in this movie.
Biggity black.
Only one white person in the
Is
movie.
he really white?
He's white as hell, and
Okay.
he's playing a role too.
Okay.
The great thing about the movie is here's Eddie Murphy, a guy who was able to have enough power to get a black cast all the way through, and then nonetheless says, I'm going to record this stuff on Tyler Perry's studio, and then we're going to even get Rick Ross's house and be shooting some scenes in it.
Okay,
This is
okay.
black as hell. And then for all of you guys who want to see murder and killing and all of this, damn, I'm tired of that too. Here's a great
Tired of that.
movie that it's a feel-good movie. Now, I'm not saying it's the best written movie, and you cannot compare this to
But it will
number one.
entertain you.
It's great,
Right?
entertaining, and more importantly, these are people who are reprising roles that you love.
So, the question: did he go back and play all the people that he played before?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Listen, we're going to do our pairing of the week real quick,
Okay,
right? Hold
pairing,
on. But
pairing.
with that being said, you know what I like to do? The pairing of the week. Our pairing of the week comes from this album right in front of me.
All right.
Dennis Edwards, Don't Look
Dennis.
Any Further. We got that from Square Records. We want you to be able to go out and get that record. Don't look any further. That's that doom, 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 boom, doom. You heard that one? Doom, boom, doom.
I hear.
doom.
Get money. Get money.
That's exactly where they got it from. My man. Listen, the lyrics are so dope. Listen, that's our show for today, man. We want to thank you guys for
Thank
checking us
you.
out again, helping you over your hump day, Wine Wednesday. Again, if you're listening to this and it's after Wednesday,
You've made it.
you've made it. One more toast. Shout out to the Millionaire Mindset herself.
Shout out to the Millionaire Mindset Finny.
Finny, give it up for
Millionaire.
Finny. Check out her podcast in April. All right, this is Zap in the background. We just want you to know that we do talk over all of these records and commentate.
Yes, we do.
All right, so Angie, thank you, Angie.
Thank you, Ace.
Have a good one, you guys.
The Rewind Show, sponsored by 2 Live Music, 1286 Vernon Odom Boulevard, Akron, Ohio.